Hey there, OGPs. We've been talking about tuners here. I just want to show you the tuner that I'm using and preferring to use these days. This is a Planet Waves NS Nano Micro Tuner or something. You just look in Planet Waves Nano Tuner and it'll pop up in on any of the websites. And first of all, I just want to say, I don't work for Planet Waves. I don't know anybody at Planet Waves. I'm not making any money trying to sell a Planet Waves. And I've used the IntelliTouch, the Snark, Sabin stick-on kind of tuner, all those, and they all work, and they all work really good um, as far as like a clip-on tuner. Now, I'm really hard on tuners, uh, so to speak. I would like to say more than the average old guitar picker here, because I may be camping in the field, the back of the truck, or somewhere, some jam somewhere in the mountain or whatever, and the thing I like about this tuner is, first, its size. See how small it is? You can see how I got little fingers, but it's like the size of like a Nowlator or a Jolly Rancher, and then it's got this clip. And there's no spring in this clip or anything like that. And as you can see, it's unlike the IntelliTouch or the Snark. It doesn't have the face that you read on a little gooseneck or something that's sticking out. And for me, that's a big deal because I can get pretty enthusiastic, and I always sling those things off and break the neck off of it or whatever. And with this one, I've found that once it's on, it's not moving, and I clip it to the back side of my headstock. And this little clip here, you just press down on the back, and so it'll fit on just about any thickness you want to do. And then when you're ready to do, you just clip it down on there. I've left one of these on my guitars, the Lucas ones with the shiny finish, and my Martin that the finish is all dried and kind of cracked, and it's never left a mark. And I mean, I've left this tuner on my guitars for months, all through the summer, and it's never left a mark. It doesn't have any soft plastic or soft rubber on it, but this plastic that it's made of is it might have a little bit softer little nipple on it right there on that little clip, but I don't think so. I think it's all kind of the same piece. Now, an important thing I think is, see how this little clip, it's all one little piece and looks like it's held on by like an Allen head screw there on the back of it, but it's not. That's just a little like plastic post or snap down. And all the IntelliTouch and Snarks I've ever had, I always broke them off with that gooseneck that it's held on. And I thought, wow, man, if I'm going to break this one, it's going to be that little plastic thingamajigger there. So I sent Planet Waves an email, and they sent me like 3 of these for free. And if it breaks, the new one just snaps down on it. It doesn't require unscrewing anything. It just snaps right down on it. Now, I haven't broke one yet, but if I was going to break one, it would be if it fell off and I stepped on it, or for me, in a lubricated state, let me throw it in my pocket, climb up in the back of the truck in my sleeping bag at some festival or whatever, roll over it in the middle of the night, snap it off. Did that with the IntelliTouch. Snark, snapped it off. Had to take it off of the guitar to put it in the case. It got lost or something like that. It just, those all, it worked. All those ones with the hinged thing on it worked great, but I was just breaking them because I'm an idiot. Now, if you click the button, it comes on and it's bright green, and you can adjust whether or not you want your A to be 430 or anywhere up to 450. Comes in at 440, and if you know, it goes green when it's in tune like they all do, and red, and it's all chromatic and whatnot. Works great. Now, another thing that works great for me, selfishly, we'll grab this old Lucas box here, is that this tuner will clip on like, here, will clip on between the actual tuner keys if I want it to, like boom, like that. See, it's on there, and nobody really notices it, and it's back here, you know. Oh, darn it! I didn't have to clip down hard enough, but you get what I'm saying here. You know, I can, if I clip it down a little hard, and it swivels around. You know, back here you can swivel around, or if you want to put it up here on the top of your you know your fretboard and clip it down, it does that too, and it still doesn't have a big profile. You know, you can turn it around like this, and nobody even sees it when you're playing. And for me, sometimes I'll be like, woo, space cowboy. It does not come off. It does not come off. Boom. Runs on the standard, you know, watch battery. Will clip on just about anywhere. I can put it in the guitar in its case. You know, for me, for the idiot roughneck type of picker, you know, this is the way to go. I think your mileage may vary, and you know you could turn it around if you do want to show like the audience if that you're in tune. You can also do it this way, and you know do that type of thing, so everybody knows you're in tune, or whatever. But just saying, something to think about. It's a cheap tuner. It's 15 bucks, maybe even cheaper. I don't know. Your mileage may vary, but if you want something that's, you know, pretty idiot proof, I recommend Planet Waves Piano Tuner. Good luck.